Hey everybody, it's Brandy with Tribal Awakening Ministry, and I have a live reading for you guys tonight. It's about leap year, guys. Today is February 29th, and I have strongly been feeling that there is hidden magic in the air. And I don't mean like just the hidden magic that we all know is inside of us, guys. I mean like hidden magic that only comes around every 4 years. If you think about the angelic number 4, angel numbers are messages from the angels, and the number 4 to me represents unification. Unification, universal energy, dark and light, light and dark. Welcome in, Luis. How are you guys? So I haven't pulled cards today to be nosy, so you guys are gonna get this message as I do tonight. So this is just how I was guided to do it. I kind of wrote down, like, before I came on, 8 points that we're gonna touch on in this card reading tonight. The first one is about a host of spiritual powers, which is what the number 4 and the number 11, which is a manifestation number of awakening. 2, if you add 2 and 9 together, it makes 11. So this is some heavy universal energy as far as awakenings, enlightenment coming in for the collective right now. So the first thing is about like the host of spiritual powers that we will be coming into, okay, in this unification energy. The second thing that we're going to touch on is this energy coming in today is about giving us a boost energetically to have a leap of faith, to be able to take a leap of faith into the things that we need to move forward into. The third thing is about, there's going to be a message in this reading about space-time continuums, or the space-time continuum in the universe right now. We're going to tap into the cards to find out what that's about here in a little bit. But the fourth thing that I wrote was, what do we want to manifest in the next few months and years? Those things are questions that we can ask ourselves personally. It probably won't be a question as far as, like what I'm going to pull for cards in the collective, but you guys are going to have to take that how it resonates. As far as what you guys personally want to manifest in this energy, because you have an extra magical boost right now in the energy to alchemize yourself with what it is that you want to bring in, and not just for the next few months, for the next several years. This portal that we just walked through back in December was about clearing out old energies so that we could manifest for the next 10 years. That was what all of this portal business has been about between December, January, and until now. We just walked through like 6 different portals of awakenings or energetic triggers to transmute energy for the highest good. So the fifth thing is, right now there's a huge message from the divine coming down in light code energy about how there is only the here and now. There is no past, there's no future. There is only the here and now, which is exactly where you're manifesting from. Okay, so I'll touch on that in the reading. The sixth thing is the vibration of the number 8, which is infinitude. So it's about infinite universal energy, the chain of life, death, and life in abundance. Okay, that's what the number 8 pertains to. So we're on this vibration of beginning to understand the cycles of life, the changes, life and death processes, whether it be physical or spiritual, or metaphysical. So another part of the message for tonight's collective energies are going to be about, hustling, getting on that hustle to put forth the action to start moving toward our goals and, literally moving toward them. Like, we can't just sit around and, twiddle our thumbs. It's about getting in the hustle and hustling our asses off, because harvest season's about to come, so for those of us that have planted seeds, our projects are growing, our plans are starting to come into fruition. It's about that last minute hustle, to get things done. So the last thing is actually going to talk about the master number 11 and the energy and the hidden luck magic that's in the air right now for this leap year, and what we can do with that extra day that we have, okay, this year, because any extra day that we can manifest in the positive, the more the merrier. I would say the more the better. Can you hand me that water, please? There you go. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to get a drink right quick. Another message for you guys is you guys really need to be drinking high alkaline water right now. I got a message from a friend the other day. She told me, Brandy, you need to start drinking water. You're going through so many different light code DNA activations. You're spiritually awakening, and everything that you're going through right now, you're feeling completely hydrated. So, woo! So yeah, we need to stay hydrated, guys. A lot of third eye, a lot of crown chakra openings right now, a lot of throat chakra openings, of course. We're still in Mercury retrograde here with this portal energy. Sorry, I was just kind of listening to the coffee pot, and I really spaced out for a second. That's not good. I kind of really went completely blank. Okay, so anyway, now that that's done, I'm gonna first pull some chakra cards. We're gonna see what's going on in the energy of the collective. See what advice we have from spirit, to kind of give us I don't know, what can we do to get an energy alignment to start off with? What are we going to need to align energy? Yes, I did say a lot of psychic development, and it's going to pop up in the cards today. So psychic development. So that's third eye energy awakenings. Oh, we have a lot going on here. So I got 5 cards out the gate, and I'm going to stop right there. Overall energy is about flexibility. So I can tell you right now what that card's all about. That's pretty much, that is definitely sacral chakra energy. We're still doing sacral chakra clearings. But right about now, we should be feeling a boost of energy to help us come into alignment in the physical. This is about physical exercise, aligning our mind, bodies, and spirit together with flexibility energies. This is what I'm getting as a message. It's not just for myself, but it's for anybody who will view and resonate with this video tonight. Is that we really need to start taking better care of our bodies. For those for those of us that have been in a down and out energy lately, we're starting to get a little bit more energy to do more things. We're starting to get those light code DNA activations about taking care of ourselves. Some of us are going to be hitting the gym very soon, definitely. Yeah, so we have psychic development, we have Mother Earth, we have the angels and masters, along with the I am presence, which is a soul chakra, and this is soul chakra and crown chakra awakenings. So guys, we have a lot going on. We have more nurturing energy as well coming in. So what I'm getting from a lot of this here is that when we are getting angels and masters messages of the soul chakra variety, this is where they're touching on. We need to learn how to not only be physically flexible, taking care of our bodies and being flexible within the things that we eat, and so be kind of flexible enough, being flexible enough about maybe trying new things within our diet or within our daily regiments. It's about learning to be flexible with our time in order to take care of our bodies and to truly give ourselves, our bodies, the nourishment that we need right now. I'm getting a very, very serious energy with that flexibility card and the angels and masters. It's like we've done all the work in spirit and emotionally, most of us that are that we're channeling on this energy or that we're resonating with on this energy right now. A lot of us have done the work spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, but it's now like we've now got to start focusing on the 3D aspect of things, and finding a little bit more balance in the 3D world when we have to start taking care of our bodies, so that our bodies, our minds, and our spirits can actually come into alignment. So this is most definitely about nurturing ourselves, in the physical, because we're getting all these light code downloads from spirit. We're stepping into our I am presence more than we ever have. This energy is very potent. A lot of these transformations that we've all been going through over the last year and a half, this is really, really potent energy. And from what my spirit guides are telling me is that it's not going to let up. These spiritual awakenings needed to happen, because it's like what they're telling me, it's almost like humanity's been sleeping on itself for the last 2,000 years. So those of us that are awakening and are going to trigger others to awaken on our journeys here, it's really about grounding ourselves on the earthly plane of existence, to this higher plane of existence within the 5D realm. So this is the 5D energy and this is the 3D energy here. And it's about learning to come into balance between the two. But we also have to be, flexible as well between physicalities, spiritualities, and practicality. Okay, so this is what is being mastered in the energy right now. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in for those of you that are just joining. The tattoo on my arm is a tetragrammaton, okay? It is a symbol that came from the greater and lesser keys of Solomon, and the hieroglyphics that are tattooed inside of the pentagram are angel names in Hebrew. The other tattoos that I have at the lower part of my arms are symbolisms of transformation. And I have on my wrist the head and tail of the dragon. A lot of the symbols I felt like I needed to put on my body, so I did. There will be more runes and angelic symbols added to this part of my sleeve when it goes to get finished. So anyway, back to the reading, guys. So we have with the psychic development in, we need to seriously ground ourselves. Okay, so a lot of the physical efforts that we would put into like yoga, jujitsu, or martial arts of other kinds, any kind of meditation practices that you guys are feel drawn and guided to right now, by all means, this is a good way that we can ground ourselves. Getting For feminines, I want to specifically mention that dancing is a really good way to clear out the sacral chakra energies that don't need to be there, like the lower vibrational energies that you guys are trying to clear out within your chakras right now. Dancing for women is a very good release. It's not only allowing us as feminines to connect into the divine feminine and the sacred feminine energy and to goddess energy, but when we dance, it's like if we just let our bodies flow to the music. This is one of the most ancient forms of feminine cleansing. So I'm being told that a lot of you guys out there like to dance, and you would prefer to, like, when you guys are working out, you prefer not to do like, if you guys are anything like me, especially, you're not going to want to do like drone like exercises where, you have to worry about someone else's steps or someone else's movements while you're watching television and you're trying to pay attention to the movements that you're supposed to be doing. Like, what I'm being told is like whatever you guys freely do, like whether it's going outside, going hiking, going swimming, dancing, all of these things can really, really help us get in that feel good energy where we're grounding ourselves psychically, physically in the 3D world, and spiritually as well with the I am presence. So that's really going to help us get grounded in all of this awakening energy during the awakening process. So we also need to be a little bit more flexible, in our schedules to make time for these things, because a lot of people just say, well, I don't have time to do this and I don't have time to do that. But if you wake up in the morning before you do your what my parents like to call your shit, shower, and shave rituals in the mornings, that if you actually just take time before when you get up, have your coffee, and then have some water, start at least a 15-minute exercise regimen. You can do a couple of planks, couple of squats. You could do like a 15-minute yoga session. It'll really help align your chakras, and it'll help get you in that energetic good mood. Like, it will help energetically put you in a good mood, and it will also help you guys release a lot of negative energies. It's kind of like spirit is saying, like we need to burn off some of that negative fuel that we store up. So the best way that we can burn off that negative fuel that we store up in our bodies is to actually physically put our bodies to work. We need to work our bodies more. A lot of people that are spiritually awakening are doing that anyway. But, this is for the late bloomers that are just now coming around. So we have earth energy, we have crown chakra energy, we have third eye chakra energy, we have sacral chakra energy, and soul chakra energy. Okay. So right now, these are the energy areas that are being targeted for us right now in the physical, and how we can ground those things out. It's really, really about loving and nurturing ourselves through these clearings, getting ourselves grounded, physically and spiritually. But this is more about grounding ourselves out in the physical, because all of these 5D awakenings can really, really help knock us off course if we don't really know what to do to transmute them, if we don't know how to master them. Okay, it's about being flexible, really. It's about learning how to be flexible with the energies coming in. And some of you guys not knowing, what kind of mechanisms that you can use to ground yourselves. What Spirit is saying is that when you guys have had an overabundance of light load or light code downloads that are truly, truly like forcing you so awake spiritually that you don't know how to ground yourselves in the 3D. You feel off, you feel wonky, you feel kind of crazy because you have so many different energies moving through you. You know, like one minute you could be angry, one minute that you could be happy as fuck, you could be laughing your asses off. The next minute you could feel for 1 minute you could feel grateful as hell, and the next minute you're triggered, you know, and you wind up spending $80 in AutoZone on truck parts before you know it, and then before you know it, you're like at $250 in truck parts, and then you're like, holy shit, I need to humble myself really quick. So it's really kind of like that, you know. So a lot of these energies can get very confusing and very mixed up, especially when you are on an awakening process and you have light code downloads coming in. When your third eye and your crown chakras are like so wide open, you don't even know what to do with yourself. Sometimes actually grounding that out in the physical is exercising, because you have all this going on in your head. You know, there's a lot going on. And then underneath that shit, you have spiritual awakening. Yeah, what I was saying is when you've got all that going on and then you don't know, like, from one end to the, like, some people will think you're bipolar, you know, but you're really not. You're just going through a lot. You're going through a lot. You've got a lot of information coming in at a very rapid pace. So the best way to truly ground yourself in all of this energy, guys, is to actually love and nurture yourself and go earthing. Sometimes go outside, like I said, in last week's The Naked Truth videos. It was about sometimes if you need to go outside, take your shoes and socks off and walk around in the dirt, you know, let your feet release all that energy that you have stored up, you know, love and nurture yourself as much as you possibly can, which is, drinking lots of water, eating healthy, fresh, organic foods. And then here in this card, you see a lot of that organic earth color. Okay, so this could be a message to tell you guys, you know, you might need to eat a lot more greens, you know, fresh greens, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits. You might want to stay away from apples. Apples are really sugary. Somebody also told me that blueberries, raspberries are the best kinds of berries that you can probably eat while you're going through a spiritual awakening. Broccoli, green beans, and definitely spinach are 3 of the green vegetables that you're going to want to eat a lot of. If you're anything like me and could use to shed a couple of pounds, there's a really heavy, awesome, well, I wouldn't say it's heavy, but there's a really awesome cabbage soup diet that I'm fixing to try. I'm being told cabbage is another good thing. Brussels sprouts are good. Any kind of greens, basically. You can eat them raw or steam them. So they're just basically telling me, you know, for some of us, we need to cut out starches and sugars. I also have a message for some of you guys. You definitely might want to start eating a little bit healthier, because I'm sensing somebody might be finding out pretty soon they have diabetes and they're going to need to change their diet anyway. I have no idea where that message just came from, and I don't know who it's for. But I'm just going to leave that message here for you guys. So yeah, there's a lot of psychic development going on. There's a lot of I am presence happening within you guys. And so grounding yourselves out in earth, nature, and implementing more vegetables and water into you guys' diets, getting a little bit more flexible and getting a little bit more spiritual, to help you guys actually feel better. It's not to help you guys lose weight because you have to be perfect or anything like that. Nobody's saying that. I don't want anybody to get that impression from this message. I am definitely not going to say, hey, fat ass, go, you know, work some stuff off, you know, because this is how I would have talked to myself like a year ago or earlier today when I figured out that I couldn't get into a pair of pants that I bought 2 months ago. But yeah, this is about us needing to actually transmute that energy. Another message in communication is, you know, I got my butt spanked a lot for talking to myself like that earlier. So that might be another message for some of you guys. Let's not talk to ourselves like that. Let's not call ourselves fat asses, even if we could just use a couple of pounds or shed a couple of inches from our waistlines. It's about spirit wanting us to love and nurture ourselves. So that was also another download message that I got earlier when my niece wanted to spank me for talking to myself like I was talking to myself earlier. It just really severely triggered me. Again, just because you guys are enlightening and coming into your mastery, it doesn't mean you're not going to still get triggered. So yeah, hell yeah, I bought a pair of pants 2 months ago, and I couldn't even slide them over my hips today. I was so pissed, but I had to, like, it's just like a lot of things, you know. We have to humble ourselves through this energy. We're kind of frustrated because we have all of this energy that we don't know what to do with. We also have a lot of shit happening, you know, in those higher chakras. We also have soul chakra. This is like 3 of our chakras that are in line with each other right now. We have the third eye, the crown, and the soul, which is like right from your forehead all the way up. You have all of this light energy coming in. So it's not like we can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? But if we're not grounding in nature and we're not nurturing ourselves the way that we need to physically, guys, and this is what the flexibility card is about. We need to be physically taking care of ourselves. Drinking water, eating greens, eating organic, eating fresh. Okay, I'm just going to put it like that if you're a meat eater too. Just eat fresh meats, eat fresh vegetables. Make sure that the food that is going into your bodies is healthy food. Okay. So this is about nurturing yourselves. We really need to nurture ourselves in this time during these awakenings. So I'm gonna pull some tarot. Now let's get into the tarot. They just told me to read the Angels and Masters card. They want me to read the Angels and Masters card because overall, this is what's really happening to you guys. So they want me to explain that to you guys a little bit better. So they told me to read the excerpt from the book. So, okay. This is called the Soul Star chakra. Okay. We've been getting a lot of messages from our family in the stars, star seeds. Okay. But anyway, I love you, Mercury. I love you, Mercury retrograde. I love how you twist my words before I can even get them out of my mouth. Thank you. Anyway, soul star chakra vibrates the color gold. Okay, so if you guys are meditating and you use soul star chakra energy to clear out your other chakras during meditations, and these are what I call the light body meditations, okay, when you go through each part of your body and infuse each section with their appropriate color coordinated light body energies. Okay, when you go in and you do a guided meditation, at the end of the meditation, you would want to use soul star chakra energy. Okay, so in a metaphysical sense, this is where your metaphysical eyes, your third eye, comes into place when you can go within and see these energies within yourself. Okay, see these colors within yourself, within your own chakra alignments. You can actually see that. Okay, I've been doing Reiki healing for a long time, so when I tell you that it works, it works. Also, I did want to let you guys know that when I do my readings, I do infuse my readings with Reiki energy. Just so you know, it's just a FYI. So anyway, the soul star chakra is located about 6 inches above the crown chakra. It's in your connection between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, heaven and earth. It bridges the light of the soul to the physical body. It is where the soul of the spirit enters into the third dimension, which is the physical reality of the conscious being. It is through the soul star chakra that we connect to the divine wisdom of the universe and open up to the spirit realms and the universal love and light within them. It is our connection to the angelic beings and ascended masters who reside in the higher planes of existence. When our soul star is open and in balance, we receive pure and high vibrational divine love from the universe. Okay? So, I just want to stop right there for a second. Open your arms, throw back your head. Okay, close your eyes and just let that energy come into you. Okay? Okay. So when our soul star chakra is open and in balance, yes, we must and need to receive this vibrational divine love and light. So deep soul healing occurs when the chakra is open and we experience a sense of inner peace and connectedness with the universe and all that is. Again, this relates to angels and masters, universal light, divine wisdom, soul healing, cosmos, light beings, personal guides, creator, and source. Okay? So to cleanse and balance the soul star chakra, you can lie comfortably and place a clear quartz crystal in your hand or near your soul star chakra and allow its energy to support the process. Imagine golden light streaming down from the heavens and entering your soul star chakra. Imagine these vibrations of pure light activating soul star and strengthening your connection to the higher realms. Feel divine love and light pouring down through your soul into your conscious and allow it to vibrate through every cell of your being. Be as present with the process as possible and allow yourself to receive any divine guidance or messages that may come through for you right now. Open, allow, and feel your soul star chakra activate and create a clear and pure connection with the higher realms. So the affirmation is I am an open channel of divine light from the universe and I am deeply connected to this pure light of love. Okay? So just these simple affirmations alone speak volumes because there is the power of abracadabra. I always talk about this. As you speak it, you create it. So this is how powerful of a manifester and a master you are. Okay. This is what you're doing. You're learning the master, self mastery. All right. And the angels and masters are here. So allow them to come in. Your soul chakras are opening up, anyways. So allow that soul star energy to come through. Allow it to come through. It'll help you be flexible, is what they're saying. It will help you be more flexible where you are rigid. You know, this isn't just in a physical sense. This is also in a mental, emotional, or spiritual sense as well. This is about being flexible in all ways, shapes, and forms. Okay. I may mean that metaphorically. Okay. I may mean that metaphorically. Okay. So anyway, the angels and masters messages. You've called upon this powerful card into your awareness to remind you that the angels and ascended masters are with you at this time. We all have loving beings from the spirit world guiding and offering wisdom and healing as we take our life journey. At different times, angels come in to assist and offer specific messages and guidance. You have been experiencing difficulties and challenges as of late, but the angels want you to know that you're not alone and that they are doing everything in their power to assist you from the spirit world. You're also being guided at this time by the ascended masters. The ascended masters are souls that resonate on a higher vibrational plane of existence and hold within them the divine power, love, and wisdom of the universe. They have individual jobs to fulfill in the universe and have unique energies and gifts to share. For example, Mother Mary, okay, holds and resonates the energy of divine love and compassion. You may like to find out more information on the ascended masters and tune into your spirits to see who is guiding you at this time. You also have the archangels around you. The archangels are powerful light beings. You are here to guide you and assist you on your life path right now. You're encouraged to take a little time from your everyday world and go within to connect to these beautiful loving guides that have abundance of love and wisdom to share with you. Know that they have your back and you have nothing to worry about. If you're blessed and you're protected always. Your prayers have been answered and you are not alone. Take a moment to hand over any stress or concerns to the angels and the masters for transmutation and fill your heart and mind with love and healing that is offered in return. The affirmation for this card is angels and masters, guide my way with love, with truth and integrity. All right, so yeah, it's about being flexible. It's about nurturing yourself through this time, taking care of yourself, taking care of your emotions, your body, and allowing the I am presence to come in with divine love and light, and to help you transform and transmute this energy. All right, so the first question that I'm going to ask is, let's get some confirmation on this host of spiritual powers that we have coming in. I want to know more about that. What's happening with this magic in the air, this leap year magic that we have, this one of a kind, only comes in every 4 years. Spiritual window. It's like a spiritual window, they say. Only comes in every 4 years. Spiritual window. It's like a spiritual window, they say. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for each question. I have at least 5 different questions here. I want to get topics, I have 5 questions here. At least want to get some answers to, how are we going to utilize this magic energy? How can we utilize this magical energy right now? But the first one is we want to know what is going on. What about this host of spiritual powers? Give us some details about the host of spiritual powers. First of all, I got them chiming in like, okay, we're going to tell you. First of all, it's telepathic abilities, telepathy. They're saying that is fixing. Some of you guys are fixing to be seriously awakened to what telepathy is really all about. Okay. Funny because today, I just want to say that if you're Irish, today would be that day where you could have, proposed to your boyfriend and he would have said yes to marriage. Okay, but anyway. Some of the messages that I got from earlier were about the number 4 today. And here we have the 4 of Wands. Union. Unification. Unification. Okay, so what is this about? The host of spiritual powers. I want to know about the host of spiritual powers that's coming our way. Okay. All right, so 10 of Pentacles, guys. The 10 of Pentacles is about coming into a sense of comfort and stability that's long-lasting. Comfort and stability that's long-lasting. So this host of spiritual powers, so we're coming to a completion within this awakening. Something's moving forward with the Knight of Pentacles. This is a lot of earth energy we have going on. So this is earthy energy. Oh, yeah. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. Huh. Nice. But we also have some energy of anxiety removal. And this is about coming into union with people. I really get the message of that's a leap of faith that we need to take here. For some of us that it might be single, it might be time for you guys to start getting out and dating, flirting around a little bit, and stop worrying about things so much. If you guys are trying to manifest love, it's about kind of having a leap of faith and trusting in the universe to bring love to you. This is about things coming into balance right here. Host of spiritual powers. This host of spiritual powers is meant to come in and bring you guys balance, to kind of help relieve the anxieties of the mundane world. And the Pentacles are about the mundane world that we live in. It's about releasing the anxiety and the energy to come into union. Okay, so this is justice. This is what that justice energy is really all about. This is what's bringing in that host of spiritual powers. Okay? So there's just, I don't know why they want to interrupt me. Like they want to interrupt me like just when I'm about to intuitive, like I intuitively channel these cards. I never need books. So this is a very generous. Okay, yeah, it absolutely is. Very a host of very generous spiritual powers at that. Okay, so it's about um also for those that there's a message in here with the Six of Pentacles for you guys. For those of you guys that are breaking generational curses and clearing out karmic cycles, there this energy that you've just cleared out is karma bringing in balance for you guys in the 3D world. And it's also could be about some kind of a spiritual gain, because this is like what spirit is saying, this is your reward for doing the work. We're going to help you guys. Okay, so that's a whole message. Okay, I get it now. They're trying to reward you guys for doing the work, you know, for healing, for clearing out these cycles. Breaking generational curses is no fucking joke, man. It is some tedious business. Especially for those of you guys that don't do spell work, and you don't do spell work for yourself to clear out energies, you know. So you guys have to go through other means of being able to find some kind of balance on this plane of existence, because some of you guys don't do spell work. So for some of you guys that do, it's really aiding in your karmic cycles and clearings and generational curse busters, you know, however you bust up generational curses. I don't know how you guys do it, but I do a lot of ancestral candle rituals when I know that there's an energy that I need to clear out. And I summon my ancestors and my, you know, our ascended masters, which ascended masters are working with me at the particular time. You know, I do use these energies to assist me to bring in help, to help me bring in balance, you know, but it's about grounding ourselves out through this energy after a cleansing, you know, or after a cycle, you know, after you complete a karmic cycle, after you complete a karmic cycle, or after you complete a cycle period, you know, where you're on a new beginning and you're on a new journey, or you've picked one of the seven of the cups from the seven of cups and you've chosen which lesson you want to move forward into. You know, sometimes this is about when you're clearing out generational curses and karmic shit and you're ending karmic cycles. The spirit is really literally going to come in and reward you in a very balanced way. Spirit is going to come in and reward you and help you guys, you know, balance things out. It's also going to help, you know, relieve some stress, allow you guys to you know, come into union with some of the things that you guys have manifested, which is well deserving. And that's what spirit is saying to you guys. You know, for those people that are doing the work and you guys are coming into alignment, you're fucking breaking generational curses, and you're doing your damn thing, and you're bringing justice into the world. Spirit is saying we're about to bring in your abundance, is what they're saying. Spirit's about to give you justice and bring you in abundance, and it's going to help you come into union. Okay, so this is what is coming with the work of spiritual powers coming in. You know, this is the spiritual advancements, the awakenings, and things like that. So let's get a message about what we need to do to have a leap of faith right now. All right. I think right off the bat we have the we have, well, the Sun card with the Nine of Wands. And to me, that message is like spirit is saying, you know, don't give up the good fight, just keep going, you know. No need to surrender right now, because you're almost where you need to be. You know, you've got this amazing masculine energy coming in to help you become illuminated and enlightened. And, you know, I think with the Nine of Wands, usually it's about kind of, you know, surrendering, you know, and having a leap of faith. You know, this card really is about surrender. So, what is it that we need to surrender? It's that we need, if some of us that are still lingering around in anxiety, energy, or depression, you know, it's kind of saying, you know, like we need to surrender that, because we've got the sun coming in. The sun is shining. It's saying like, dear child, we're here to help you come out of the darkness, basically. So all you need to do is surrender the battle. Whoa. Get out of here! Hey! Somebody's trying to channel in here. Thank you. So yeah, I really feel like my dogs have been on edge, like I think spiritually too. And I think the neighbors' dogs have as well. They're all going apeshit right now. So my apologies for the interruptions, guys. But anyway, yeah. So there is a lot of battle energy going on in the air right now. I might as well touch on that since I'm channeling my dogs' energy again for the third time this week. They're in battle mode right now. Like, there's a heavy battle going on in the energy above us. So we're being offered a gift of magic at the moment to surrender the battle just for one moment, so we can live in the now, so we can live in the present. And I really feel like that is what the illumination is coming in with the sun card here. The sun card is about spiritual illumination. It's about spiritual enlightenment. It's about being aware of what's going on around you, inside you, throughout you, in any way you want to, basically resonate with that, however you guys want to resonate with it's inside you, all around you, and universally in every single atom of the universe, right? But there's a lot of energy coming in for us right now during this transformation to say, there's light at the end of the tunnel, guys. We're here to help you surrender this battle so that you can release this last bit of resistance within yourselves, but I really feel like that transformation of coming out of the Nine of Swords energy, it's already happening because the Nine of Swords in this reading is reversed, which is a good thing. So it's like Spirit is truly tried and true coming in right now to truly give us this leap of faith and this information, these downloads, these light code activation, these DNA activations that we're getting, along with the messages from our celestial, our celestial team, to kind of help this illumination come in so that we can release the surrender, or like so we can release the battle, and surrender that negative energy. Okay, so I want to let's get some information on this space-time continuum thing. What's happening within the space-time continuum, Spirit? What transitions are happening? What is tell us what's going on with the space-time continuum. We have the wheel of the year. This is about cycles of change, life and death, and life again with abundance. Okay? This is the vibration of the number 8 energy, that infinite, that infinitude. Okay? This is about infinitude here. So this is going to answer actually 2 questions that I had in one. So it's pertaining to the time space continuum of the universe is pertaining to the vibration of the number 8. So, okay, thank you for that clarification, Spirit. It's about infinitude. It's about the infinite cycle of life and abundance. Okay. All right. So I get this is the feeling where the angels and masters are here. Okay. This is the energy of the source. This is the energy of source universe. This is the source of universal energy right here. A lot of people could look at this as another karma card. But in this connotation, I'm feeling is that this is really about that masterful infinitude energy of the number 8 and the cycles and of life and death and abundance. Okay. I really feel specifically that is what this means right now in this reading. And you have abundance here because you have the Ace of Pentacles up here in the corner. And then all of here, you have the cycles of change. You see fall leaves berry leaves, that's where your abundance is at. It's producing fruit, right? Okay, so metaphorically, and then you have the wands here. That actually looks like the Ace of Wands underneath this. So I'm getting that this is summer, fall. I don't know. One of these is winter. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, that's air energy, fire energy, water, earth, air, fire, and water. Okay, so earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. That is actually what the five pinnacle, the 5 points of the pinnacle or star actually mean. Anyway, each point of the star represents an element. So you have earth, air, fire, water, and spirit energy here. And yeah, like I said, it's about the cycles of life, death, and abundance as well. Okay, so some things must come to an end. And I say that because underneath that you have energy to be released. Okay, it's more of that codependency issues. This is where we need to release our codependency issues in order to be flexible to take care of our mind, bodies, and spirits. Okay, so some of us that have codependencies, like some of us that have a sugar addiction or cigarettes or alcohol or anything that can put toxins in our bodies. It's about purifying. We need to purify right now. I don't know why they made me. Okay, so what's going on? Time, space, continuum. How would the king? Okay, so I was just trying to figure this message out, but it's the King of Cups. It's going here because this is going to also help clarify time space continuum of the chain of life and death and abundance. So the King of Cups is really about an energy that and it's funny because damn it, you have the death card underneath. So this is about a rebirthing process of love and playfulness and learning how to clear out the negative energies through the cycles of our lives. It's about looking at it from um, a loving aspect, a forgiving aspect. Let me get the message of the King of Cups here. Hold on. Sorry. They're going to have me point reference certain things. And that's okay because I promised them I would do the readings exactly how they guided me to without being stubborn. So, oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. It seems like I always want to do a throat chakra clearing. I will either have to clear out my throat, I'll have to burp, or there will be like a pocket of air that will come out of my windpipe while I'm in the middle of speaking. And I've started to notice this the last several readings that I've done. It's kind of weird. It's really fucking weird. Sorry, guys. Anyway, um, I just need a few key point words here. Oh, okay. Okay. There it is. The integration of the divine feminine. And ask me why the King of Cups card would represent an integration of the divine feminine is because the King of Cups would have already, in his full power, he would be one of those energies. And this is like for the collective, okay? This is not a specific person in general, but the energy of the King of Cups embodies his inner feminine. Okay. We have a lot of masculines in the collective, and we also have a lot of feminines in the collective that are releasing their masculine energies to integrate with the feminine within themselves because they've had to stay in masculine energy for too long. Or they've embodied masculine energy for too long. Okay. But this light code integration that we're all going through right now is really about even the masculine. The masculine is coming into touch with his inner feminine, and the divine feminine is even coming back to herself as well, because for quite some time in the collective energy. We've needed the divine feminine integration within all of our lives. So that's really, really what's taking place right now with these light code downloads. I'm feeling it's hitting the masculine collective even harder right now because the masculine collective has been in an energy of ignoring the divine feminine and turning his back on the divine feminine for quite some time. So collectively, a lot of masculines right now are probably taking this transition a little bit harder than the divine feminines are. I'm still feeling that in the energy right now. So for the masculine collective out there, we're just going to send you guys love and light because we know that you're going through these transformations just the same as we are. We're just not taking it as hard or as heavy as you guys are. It's pretty grim for the divine masculine collective. But again, this is about a rebirthing process, and this is about integrating the energy of the divine feminine into oneself. Okay, this is what these spiritual awakenings are really about. We need to be able to some point, at some point, in our generation, we've kind of lost that loving feeling, and I channel that song all of the time. And it's kind of funny because for one, it was one of my grandmother's favorite songs. She loved the Righteous Brothers like to no end. And it was also another song, like, I used to watch that movie Top Gun when I was young. This is before I fucking before I started to not be able to stand Tom Cruise. I won't say hate, that's too mean. I better humble myself. Again, guys, we're getting a lot of spiritual downloads. Better have another drink of water. Sorry. But yeah, I used to love Tom Cruise when I was younger. This was before he entered the Church of Scientology and became a total dickhead. Okay, sorry, I better humble myself again. Did I really say that out loud? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, Top Gun. You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling.
You would say everywhere.
You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone. Gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm sorry, you guys are just going to have to get used to me. I'm going to go into random song outbursts. Thank my spirit guides for that one. Anyway, this is a rebirthing process. The divine feminine and the divine masculine collective have lost that loving feeling within themselves. So the divine feminine energy is coming in to say, listen, Lindas. Listen, all of my divine little children. I cannot let you guys go without this unconditional love anymore. So we are going to integrate this divine feminine love and light into your poor, tired little souls right now, because you guys haven't been flexible enough. You guys haven't been taking care of yourselves. So I'm coming in to give you a boost. Divine feminine presence is really, really, really strong in the collective right now. All right. And she is going to help the feminines and the masculines come in to union with themselves and to help each other. So, yeah, that's that's what's being rebirthed right now in the collective energy. And this is what that host of spiritual powers that we're downloading and that we're getting and that we're opening up to in our psyche in all parts of our world right now, because we don't really have a choice. Yeah. So this is about taking a leap of faith and letting that divine feminine integration happen within us all. Okay. This is a very, very magical time. And the reason why I say that we need to make the most of this magical time right now is because the energy and the magic in this energy is a one of a kind. It only happens so often. And it's like that one window period of time within a 4-year span that we have an extra boost of energy. We also have that extra day where we can manifest. So that's huge, guys. You guys might not see that it's huge. You might not be able to experience, or, well, yeah, fuck it. You're going to experience it. But this is about taking a leap of faith in order to move forward and move toward our hustle. Okay. That's just how they're going to have me put it. We need to take a leap of faith to move toward our hustle. We need to do it with perfect love and perfect trust. Understanding the vibration of the word or of the letter or the number 8. Woo! Writing that vibration of the number 8 and infinitude. Writing it to infinity. That's what they're saying. Like, I don't know. Why do you guys say that? Creation. We have, damn, I split the deck to shuffle again. We have Queen of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Wands. This is double manifestation energy. This is spiritual energy coming in to give us the power and giving us the power to take action and move forward toward our creations. Okay. And then on the other half of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is that energy, that queen, powerful energy, that feminine energy. See, you have feminine. I told you, divine feminine is not playing with us, guys. She's here twice. Great divine feminine coming to you. All triple goddess like. I'll go ahead and say that. To say that this integration is serious. It is time to take action and move forward toward our creations, and it's time to ground them out. It's time to get grounded. It's time to love and nurture everything that it is that we want to embody and create within ourselves and externally. So this is some very, very powerful manifestation and grounding energy. And so Spirit's saying, yeah, we need to take this divine feminine integration and we need to move forward to take action and ground this out in the 3D. Man, wow, that is so crazy. I just, out of curiosity, I have to see what's underneath. Oh yeah, the Queen of Wands is going to help us cut through that deception, that Seven of Swords energy, self-deception, illusions, lies, deceit, whatever the fuck we tell ourselves to not take care of ourselves and create magic, whatever it is that we do to ourselves to not create magic and to lie to ourselves, or or it's even could be even removing energy that lies to us, okay? And this could go both ways, masculine and feminine. Any of those energies that come in to lie to us and throw us off our path, it's kind of like more devil energy there. It's like, here, that is the deception where drinking that Coca-Cola is not going to put an extra pound of... Never mind. I'm going to be nice. Brandy, humble yourself. Anyway, okay. So, yeah. This is about releasing that deceptive energy that can get underneath our skin and wreak havoc for us in a personal way or externally. Like a lot of this Seven of fucking Swords energy, self-deception I'm getting. I can't move away from the self-deception. A lot of this really is about self-deception and stepping into our own power and taking care of ourselves and not deceiving ourselves. This is about us really loving ourselves. There you have the Queen of Cups. So this really is about the Queen of Fire being able to see past the bullshit that we feed ourselves and other people feed us. Okay. This is about spiritually getting in alignment and taking action toward the things that we need to do. And it's removing that deception, that self-illusion, and getting to the point of, let's take some action to, I don't know, get some shit done. Because Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Cups. So like I said, you have triple goddess energy here. Earth, air, or no, well, you might as well just say the Queen of Swords is here too, because she's the truth. She's the truth. She's that wind carrying the truth to you. The messages and spirit that you're getting and downloading. So you definitely know the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Swords is here because, that's air energy. But like I said, we have all of the elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. You have all three of your queens coming out here. Okay, so anyway, we're going to tap into the Master of Life, the number 11. We did see the number 4, the 4 of Wands. That is 1111 energy. We started off with 1111 energy in this read. I just realized I was only shuffling with half a deck, so I'm going to throw that back in there. Oh, yeah. So we have strength. I just wanted to slip on out. I really feel like this is spirit is saying, I am your armor. Guys, I am your armor. I'm here to help you be strong. I'm here to help you tame the beast within. So that you guys can flow naturally, peacefully, and smoothly on this cycle of life. And understanding and understanding and overstanding. Okay, so give us a message for the master number and the awakening. Spirit, give us a message for the master number and the awakening. Sorry, there is no structure to this reading. I am trying to do it the way that they're just guiding me to. So I know that there is no layout structure. But that's okay. Okay, the Page of Wands come out again, so it was meant to. So this is about healing broken hearts. This is about healing that energy intellectually, spiritually, that just gets on our heartstrings. The Page of Wands next to the Three of Swords. I really feel like the Wands energy is actually coming in to heal feeling left out, like this cold ass energy that we've been feeling lately. It's coming in to warm us up, to warm up our hearts. We need to warm up our hearts by taking care of ourselves and loving and nurturing every part of our journey, from physicalities to mental stability, emotional stability. This is about us coming into our 10 of Pentacles. This is about us grounding that out in the 3D. And, I know that that's kind of hard when you feel really extremely wonky. 1 minute you can be hot, 1 minute you're cold, But the overall energy of this awakening right now is to take us out of that 5 of Pentacles energy where we're feeling left out, where we're feeling, brokenhearted. The 3 of Swords is a very sad card to me because it's heartbreak. It's just really, really heavy, because we've all been there, about down to the deepest depths of hell with a heartbreak. And so this is about healing betrayal, healing loss, any kind of delays that have been taking place in our lives lately. If we've been stuck, or things have been cold or frozen in our lives, say if there's certain aspects of our lives right now that have been frozen in time, this energy of the Page of Wands is coming in to warm that up for us here. There's really going to be a surge of energy to come in and help get us out of that stuck energy. And then it's funny because you have the 8 of Wands and the Magician underneath that. Underneath the deck, you have the Magician. So this is heavy manifestation energy. This is also where I got that idea, or where I was channeling the energy, that there's hidden magic in the air right now. There's hidden magic in the air right now that you guys can be utilizing for your highest good, to manifest not just the next 3 months of your life, but to manifest the next 10 to 30 years of your lives, guys. If we're still fortunate enough to have that happen for us. It's really about shedding the tears and shedding the sadness and shedding the conflict and anything that might have backfired on us in our lives. This Page of Wands energy is healing. Wands fire energy is cleansing, guys. So if you guys feel that fire of the Holy Spirit, I'm also getting that message again of the sacred flame. The sacred flame is the divine feminine energy. The Page of Wands is an auspicious and cheerful card. So it's saying, be prepared for happy times, because this is news. Happy times will come from somebody who's younger, So I'm getting that children could definitely be a trigger for happy times to come really, really soon. Um, it could be about a new job opportunity as well for some of you guys that have been struggling in the financial department. We also have, if you guys feel like your money situations aren't moving forward, and if you feel like your fucking bank accounts are frozen, I don't know who this might resonate with or who this message is for. Whoever reads this or whoever resonates with this message at the particular time you guys are watching it. So if you guys have a frozen bank account at the moment, just a message right now. If you guys' income taxes aren't coming in just yet and you're kind of starting to wonder what the fuck's going on, um, I'm getting the message that with the Page of Wands, you've got money coming in, new job opportunities, promotions. It could be also about the birth of a child. So there's a lot of positivity in the air when it comes to children being born into the world. Every child is born into the world, giving offerings of blessings to those around it. I just have to say, so children are blessings to everyone. And so some of you guys might be getting news that you might have a grandchild, or you might have or you guys might be having children really soon. Some of you guys might be pregnant and in your third trimester, you're about ready to give birth. Um, or it could be about family members giving birth, or people that you love and care about having babies. So anyway, the Page of Wands is also a message to you that it's time to use your imagination to achieve your goals of success. So this is literally about moving forward. It's giving you that extra boost of magical energy in the air to help you manifest faster. The Eight of Wands is about a fast moving messages coming in about magical manifestations. I'm also seeing that a lot of you guys are going to be heavily blessed in multitudes of different ways really soon. And Spirit is saying that this is actually a reward for you guys clearing out these energies, clearing out these toxic cycles in your lives, taking care of yourselves, moving into alignment. You guys, for those of you guys that are on the journey and you're trusting your spirit guides and you're trusting yourself, um, this is like this is reward. This is spirit rewarding you guys. For some of you guys that feel stuck right now and you don't know when it's coming, and you don't know when your blessings are coming, and you're just like feeling left out in the cold and brokenhearted, like I don't know what to do. Spirit's coming in with a message for you guys. Good things are about to turn around. This energy is really about to shift, guys. Okay? With this awakening energy coming. So, with the message of there is only the here and now, like that's only self-explanatory. You guys have to use the energy of the here and now. Like if you guys are staying stuck in past energies, um, it's going to help create blockages from your abundance. Okay, it's going to create blockages to your abundance. So, you guys got to walk away from the emotional sadness. It's time for us to walk away from the emotional sadness. It's time to manifest in the here and now. We can't look at this woman in this depiction. She's not looking back at this Eight of Cups for a reason. It's kind of like you're walking away from shit and you're not looking back. If we ever made the decision to walk away from something, there was a good reason why we walked away in the first place, because it was like spirit was coming in and gave us an illumination and strength on a certain strength and courage. The spirit gave us the intuition and the spiritual courage and the spiritual knowledge and the spiritual strength to walk away from these situations for a reason. And there's definitely a reason why we can't continue to look back over our shoulder at this Eight of Cups. We need to walk away from the mourning. We need to walk away from the sadness, the feeling of loss and lack, so that we can come into our happiness and union. Okay? Celebrations. Okay? So a lot of you guys might get invitations. We're coming up on springtime. A lot of people like to get married and have baby showers in this time. I'm getting a very strong notion that there's about to be a serious baby boom. So this is also another message of life and death. I did want to tap into the energies of life and death for a moment, because this is also a part of February 29th leap year energy. Some people may experience more deaths in their life, okay? But what I'm here to tell you is that Not only will there be maybe a higher amount of death coming, but there will be a balance to that energy, okay? Because where there is life, where there's death, there is life. And so this is also a message about the babies, that there may be a baby boom coming in, because if we notice that there's an extreme, if there's a heavy amount of death in the energy, if we're witnessing a lot of deaths around us, there's also going to be a lot of babies being born as well. So, but back to the message of looking back on the past. It's this energy that we need to release. There's a reason why we're walking away, or there's a reason why we walked away from certain things in the past. We don't have to live back there. We don't have to live in a constant state where we're looking over our shoulder, dealing with past energies. If there were certain things that we walked away from, we walked away from them for a reason. The spirit is saying that we don't need to rehash that. If we say we're letting it go, we truly need to let it go, and we truly need to walk away from it, because it's creating blockages from our happiness and our celebrations and our joys in life. And that's what the Three of Cups is about. Okay, so that's what is happening. This is why we're going through these transformations. This is why we're going through this awakening. And it's collective. It's happening to everyone. Okay? So, and also I've channeled this card all day, that they did want me to deliver this message to the collective today about the Seven of Pentacles. Some people, some of us are not being grateful for the things that we have. Okay? And some of us are also having to deal. Let me just go into the energy of this right here, first of all. We have 7 pentacles here growing on this bush. But this guy, he's not grateful in this energy. He's not looking at what he's planted. It's like he's just standing here, and this bush to him is invisible. So for some of us that have been feeling like we're manifesting and not getting anywhere with this 5 of Pentacles here, like everything's frozen, dead in time, like dead ass, can't move. Okay, everything's frozen in time. You're just stuck at a standstill. They're saying for those of you guys that have put in the work and you guys have been manifesting and you're not seeing the results, they're saying don't doubt them so quickly, because just because you don't see it doesn't mean it is not there, and it does not mean that it is not coming into fruition. And the reason why they say this is because this pentacle bush is coming into fruition, and this guy is not even paying attention, because to him it's not growing fast enough. So this is a message for some of you guys that are not being very patient with yourselves in this process. This is a message from spirit saying, hey, calm down. Hey, calm down. You've got the Empress here. You're creating in this energy. You're exactly where you need to be. Don't sell yourself short, okay? You also need to take a look and be grateful for what you have, sir or ma'am. You need to be grateful for what you do have, and you need to know that your pentacles are going to come to harvest soon. Okay? It's like that last ditch effort. Don't give up right before you have. Don't give up right before you made it. Don't give up right before your shit comes to fruition, because you're working on it. This is what Spirit's saying to you. Another message with the 7 of Pentacles is also a dual message, another message. This is for people externally that are looking at you from their perspective only. And why Justice was here earlier, like, people want to pass judgment on other people. I'll just give you a rundown really quickly. Like, just take for instance, if someone decides that all of a sudden that they want to quit a job that they have worked tirelessly at for too long, and it did not bring any nurturing energy for them to love themselves or to take care of themselves, a lot of people are upping and ditching shit like that. And for the people that want to be nasty and rude and hateful, to look upon someone else as if that person isn't good enough because they decided to create something else in their lives. Usually in a normal depiction of the 7 of Pentacles, you have 1 pentacle on the ground. And that's what this person is focused on, is that 1 on the ground. Okay? And then you have 6 other pentacles here on the bush. They're not looking at the Six of Pentacles on the bush here that you're trying to create for yourself. They're sitting here judging you for why the fuck you quit your job. Okay? For why the fuck you're not doing what they think that you should be doing. This is for those oppositional energies that want to come in and have something to say about you or what you're doing. This is a message for those people that want to have something to say about how you're manifesting your pentacles. It's none of their damn business. And frankly, what they think about you and what they have to say about you is none of your damn business, because you're on a path to manifestation. And regardless of what the fuck they see or what they don't see, flat out, I'm just going to use my own personal situation here to clarify that a little bit more for you guys. I have people in my oppositional energy right now judging me for why I decided to walk away from the man jobs, okay, to step into my own light and step into mission, to try to grow my channel, to read for people, to give these messages to you guys, and to help other people on their journeys right now. I do coaching sessions for people. I'm helping other light workers come into their power. I'm helping other light workers. I'm guiding other light workers right now to come into their power to help other people. This is what I'm doing with my life. Okay? To some asshole, judgmental person outside of my situation, and I don't give a shit if these people know me personally or not. For anybody that is not supporting me on my journey, I'm wanting to humble myself in those situations right now, because normally I would have been triggered and I would react like real crazy and in a hurry, like real crazy and real quick and in a hurry for someone to judge me, period, when they don't know me. And I say that because people could think that they know me all day long, but they'll never have me fucking figured out. I'll tell you right now. Just when someone thinks that they have me figured out, there are more surprises, because I am an open book, but I also have a dual nature. And so I don't do and I do not behave according to what other people think I should. And there is a damn good reason for that. That's because I'm not like everyone else. That's because I'm me and I'm not them. And the way that I have decided to handle my journey is to flat out not give a shit what other people think about me, because it's none of my business anymore. I am no longer in the energy of giving a shit what other people think. And I can love them unconditional all day long. But in order to manifest your dreams, you can't follow someone else's. Okay? So for those of you guys that are having to battle oppositions because you quit a 15-year job where you made $30 an hour and you're moving towards your own bliss and you have no fucking idea what you're going to do right now, but you've been guided by spirit to do so. For some of you guys that are actually having the faith within yourselves to take that necessary leap of faith, to take risks for the highest good, for your highest good, this message of the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is not to give a single flying shit what anybody else thinks. This is to stand in your own power and to stand in your own sovereignty as a manifester, as a creator, and as a magician. Because I'll tell you right now, walking the path of the magician, learning how to alchemize and balance my own life in the last 12 years, when I started really waking the fuck up with all of my gifts and I started understanding more about Reiki energy universal energy, universal laws, the law of attraction, especially the law of attraction. The laws of action and the laws of manifestation, period. I have learned the lessons, guys. I have learned the lessons, guys. This is why I'm standing in mission now as a priestess, giving you guys all of this information. Not only have I learned this for myself, but you guys are learning right along with me. So anyways, yes, I'm so glad that this card popped out because I needed to get this message out earlier. This message is to give you guys strength and courage, okay? Strength, courage, and illumination to remind yourselves that if you guys are making life changes right now, and I mean drastic life changes, and nobody else around you understands, it's okay that they don't understand. They don't have to understand. They don't have to understand why you don't have a fucking job and why you're not planning on going and getting another fucking job. Why? Because you're standing on in your own sovereignty, because you have creative abilities that allow you to make money where nobody else could do that shit. Why? Because they're busy out fucking acting like drones. Because they're not tapping into their own creative abilities. Some people are jealous when they don't have their own creative abilities to hone in on, and you do, and they wonder why you can make money doing whatever it is that you do creatively, or how you can make money doing what it is that you do to help people in the best way that you know how. This is why, because when you're living your own purpose, and you are following the beat of your own drum, people wonder how you can manifest abundance and seem to do absolutely nothing. Or some people wonder how you're going to manifest abundance from absolutely nothing. And frankly, if they're not on a fucking journey of truly, truly alchemizing their own fucking energy in manifestations, it's none of their fucking business what you're doing. Straight up. If someone is not going to be on the same energy level as you, send them love and light and send them on down the road. And don't let them beat you down to the point where you're afraid to manifest your dreams because someone else doesn't see you manifesting your dreams the way that you need to. They're having some vision of what the fuck they think you need to do, and that is not the right thing to do. And that is not the right energy to get stuck in, guys. So I say that when the four of wands comes out in this energy again. So this is how I know for a fact that I'm on fire and I'm delivering you guys messages of healing, because this is the Four of Swords. This card is about healing. This is about taking a reprieve. This is about you going deep within and you thinking and contemplating on yourself what you need to do to come into union, to come into your healing, to live your bliss, to celebrate life. Okay? How the fuck is anybody going to celebrate life when they're living life like a fucking zombie? I knew 2 years ago when I decided to thwart off, people are like, well, how are you going to survive? How are you going to survive without a 9-to-5 job? How are you going to survive without that cocktail glass in your hand, serving other people drinks, or being at a convenience store, or whatever the fuck it is that you guys do, guys, for work every day, some of you guys are actually out there living your life and doing and working a job you love, and that is absolutely amazing. But there are some of us that are coming into higher consciousness, and we're realizing that we're not on the right fucking path, and we're definitely not on the right path because we have listened to other fucking people tell us how we should live our lives and tell us how we should move. Now, this energy right here is really double fours. There may be a message of 444 for you guys. I know there's another 4 here somewhere. Where is it? The 4 of Cups came. No, it didn't. Okay, anyway, I am feeling the energy of 444. Okay. Or 44. Either way. There are 2 different messages there. 444 and 444. But yeah, 44 is here. You have healing and celebration coming in. So yes, please. Try to be grateful for what you have, guys. You're working your ass off. Your pinnacles are coming to fruition. There is a message coming. your fruit's about to ripen, guys. Don't give up on it yet. And this is also a message in the reverse sense for people that want to judge you and look upon you, and all that I just said. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just, Okay, so yeah, this is about healing, coming into union with yourself. I'm going to read that last card. This is about everything that you've been building. Okay, so even though you don't see everything come into fruition, you have been building on it. Okay, there's no dispute. The energy doesn't lie. There may be something as far as like a greed energy, manifesting from a place of greed or having a hard time letting go of the outcome of things, to know how you're going to manifest them. Some of these things might need to actually be released right now. But once you do, you're going to start to see your abundance coming to fruition, because it's not like you guys haven't been putting in the work. This card wouldn't come up if you guys weren't doing the work already. This card, honestly, the Seven of Pentacles wouldn't have even popped out for me to read in the first place if you guys weren't already working on situations. Okay, so this is definitely not the energy of someone who's doing absolutely nothing. This is definitely not the energy of somebody who is doing nothing to change their situation or to roll with the change that's happening, because fives are all about change. Five energies is all about change. So there's lots of changes happening, and there's some things that you guys aren't seeing, but it's not like the work isn't being put in. You guys are actually doing the work. Okay. You're feeling like you're left out in the cold, but I feel like it's just a little bit of over dramaticism, being over dramatic about certain things, or being impatient. Okay. So this could be also a card of where you guys are feeling a little bit impatient. You're not seeing what's blossoming here to the left of you or to the right of you. But you need to. Like, you need to get out of this energy right here of feeling like you're not good enough. It's got to stop. But you guys have to know that you're working your ass off for everything that's about to manifest into your lives right now. You got to know that your fruit is about to ripen. Like, your fruit is about to be ready to be harvested. So this is what they're saying. You're about to come into union with some shit. This is what the 11/11 awakenings are all about. You're destined. You're destined to come into alignment with the things that are meant for you guys. And just as I was saying that, the Ace of Pentacles pops out. This is about new beginnings. You guys are capable of manifesting new beginnings as the Magician, as the Queen, the King of Cups. Straight up, you have both of these energies here. Of all of the energies that you could have of King and Queens, this is your match right here. This is your 11/11 energy. This is your divine masculine, divine feminine energy. But this is your divine feminine integration is what is bringing this union in for you guys. This is about new beginnings, celebrations, celebrating happiness, celebrating joy. Some of you guys can actually be coming into. I know that we've been talking about money majority of this reading, and usually money comes when you're clearing out negative energies and you're no longer giving a shit what anybody externally thinks about you. This is about you straight up coming into balance and coming into unity with the things that are meant to come into union with you. Like, it's already predestined. You guys already know. It's kind of like you look at a car that you want and you're like, it will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. You're channeling Wayne when he's like looking at that guitar in the window, but he stood there in that window and he was like, oh yes, guitar, you will be mine. Oh yes. And just like the girl too, he sees her and he's like, oh bish, you will be mine. Oh yes, you will be mine. And look, everything in Wayne's world, like everything Wayne wants to come into union with, he comes into union with the girl and he comes into union with the guitar. So this is kind of like what they're saying, take some advice from Wayne today and just look at it as if like everything that you want to come into union with, everything that you want to manifest for the next several months, the next several years is saying, it's already mine. It's already mine. Oh yes, it's already mine. This new beginning, this new abundance that I have felt within myself, all of this work that I've been putting in to align with my spirit and to do what I'm being guided to do on my path. And fuck what you heard, guys. Fuck what you heard. So yeah, This is about coming into balance and coming into union with that new beginning, new manifestations, flipping the script, going from that 5 of Cups energy to going to this happy celebration, like everything is awesome energy. And then you have the 3, wait, where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? I love how I have to bounce for. See, this is happiness. This is celebration. This is what you guys are literally manifesting. This is what is literally coming into fruition with you. Along, you know, this is also a serious abundance of union energies coming in with these spiritual awakenings. You guys are coming into union with yourselves. And this is fucking amazing. Okay? So use the magic of this time. Use the celebratory energy of this time. Use this union energy that you have right now, this extra boost of magic, to walk away from the bullshit. Literally work with that metaphor of what other people think and say about me is none of my fucking business. Because that will truly help you really cut out a lot of that energy that you guys are having to clear out in the first place. And I'm really getting the fact that a lot of this energy that a lot of us broken, well, a lot of us once distorted and now divine souls are coming into the knowledge and the understanding of this is where a lot of that lack energy came from in the fucking first place. From being judged as children or feeling like we're not good enough when we do something wrong. And you know, our parents give us that disapproving look like, why did you just dress like that? Why don't you just go change your clothes? You don't look right. Why don't you do this, or why don't you do that? Or why aren't you perfect? Or why I'm like, the thing that we could ask ourselves is, why are other people afraid of our divine light? Why are they afraid? I'll never know the answer to that question. But it seems like energies like that always want to come in when we're doing the right thing for ourselves, when we know we're doing the right thing for ourselves, and then we wind up second guessing ourselves because other people in that lack energy will come in and have something to say about how we're not doing everything right according to them and how they see the world. Okay? It's fucking crazy. That world card is at the bottom of the deck there. And to me, whenever I pull the world card, it's usually spirit saying, this reading you know, this energy is going to keep moving forward. You know, we're going to keep having to go through the cycles of life, but the world card coming up, it's always a signification to me that the reading is almost over. So, but anyway, yeah, we've got to come out of that energy of lack where, you know, maybe from the past we've developed this energy of allowing other motherfuckers to have too many opinions when it comes to our situations and how we live our lives. So we're really needing to release that energy right now, see the magic of ourselves, see the magic of who we truly are, come into union with the things that we really want by just aligning our visions and our actions together in synchronicity. You know, so if we have visions that we want to manifest for the next 3 months, for the next 10 years, then we need to be putting the action into those things. And the things that we have been working on up until now are about to come to fruition. So for those of you guys that are feeling like you're about ready to fucking give up because you're feeling like this situation is stagnant and frozen, acting as if you haven't been putting your heart and soul into this entire fucking journey that you're on, Spirit is saying, don't give up yet, my sweet darlings. Everything is fixing to turn itself the fuck around. The sun is coming in. It's fixing to thaw everything the fuck out. It's already doing it. Everything is already in a healing process anyways. The sun is coming in to thaw everything out. It's coming in for illumination. Those messages of good tidings and good blessings are going to come in for you guys. You guys are going to start coming into union with some of the things that you have not seen manifested yet, but you know that you've put the work into. So that was just a final message from Spirit saying, don't give up, guys. Everything that you've been working your ass off for is about to come to fruition. And it's coming with these psychic transformations. It's coming with these spiritual awakenings. So just allow the divine to take over. Have a leap of faith. It's time to have a leap of faith, man. This is how we can use the magic in the air of February 29th, 2020, guys.
It's 10:45.
It's also 10:45, so that's another angelic message. The number 10 signifies a completion anyway. You also have the number 4 and the number 5 in this energy, guys, so that's pretty fucking awesome. That is pretty fucking awesome. You have the number 10, 4, and 5 in this reading. You also have the number 8, which signifies this is that end of that cycle, that sadness. Like, I've got to walk away from this shit. Saying walk away from the bullshit and walk toward your happiness. Walk away from the bullshit, guys, and walk toward your happiness. That's Spirit's final message for you guys today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. If you guys want to book personal readings with me, you can catch me at pearlofthesea13@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll send you details of my my readings, or any of my list of services are down in the description box. If and when you guys do message me, just let me know what kind of services you would like to pertain, and I will send you a PayPal invoice, guys. I take PayPal and Cashapp. So I will send you guys all of that information when you come to me, book a reading or book a counseling session. If you're a light worker, I do mentoring sessions as well. Especially for those of you guys that are just coming into your spiritual awareness and you know that you have gifts and you want to find your true purpose. I can help you find your true purpose. So I can also help you guys come into alignment with yourselves, where you guys are feeling wonky and unsure about things. So, like I said, you guys can find me on Facebook, Brandy Diet Facebook, or you can find me at brandinimojo13 on Instagram. And again, feel free to friend me on social media and follow my pages, because I do free readings collectively. I do free readings on my Facebook page and sometimes on my Instagram as well. I do have a Vimeo account, but I have not put that into use yet because I'm not at that point right now where I'm going to start doing extendeds. I will do that later on in life, but not right now. I kind of like channeling things the way that I'm channeling things right now, the way that they're telling me to do it. So they haven't yet told me to worry about extended videos. Because I don't mind, I don't mind delivering these messages for you. As a matter of fact, I love it. I love being able to help you guys on your journey. But anyway, like I said, for personal reads, personal information, on how to book a reading with me, you guys can always email me at pearlofthesea13@gmail.com. But anyways, I want to give you guys love and light. I hope you guys really, 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 really do utilize this magical energy in the air to help you guys manifest on your journeys. I really hope this message really, really helps you guys clear out the illusions and the bullshit, because that is truly my intention on this journey. I really want to help you guys really cut the bullshit. And Michael always says, the Archangel Michael, he always says, use my sword of truth to get to the heart of the matter. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So anyway, I'm going to send love and light to you guys. I'll be back in the next day or two. I'm probably tomorrow going to come on and do the horoscope readings for you guys. So stay tuned to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like to watch my videos, please hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so that you guys can get notified on whenever I do new readings. I love you guys. You guys have a beautiful and blessed leap year energy day. And as in my area of the world, we're about to bring that to a close. So I just want to send love and light. I'm going to close out this reading. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful night.